Hey, hi Amanda. Hi Judy.
Good
Uh,
morning.
yeah, good morning. We're just a tickle late, but it's always worth the wait, in my opinion. Excited to be here. Happy to have my friend Sunday back with me. I missed her last week.
Thank
So
you. I missed you too.
yeah, so we're gonna just slowly build our room with. I'm tired today, so if I'm tripping all over myself, forgive me. I did not sleep well, but I'm very excited to be here with you guys today. I have a collection of items that I'll be presenting. We usually go to about 11, right? Sunday, about 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, about that.
Yes.
Um, so if there's something that you're interested in, please do not hesitate to ask. Um, I'm actually going to just bounce it over to Sunday, and she can get started whenever she's ready. Waiting to see those garnets. Thank
Yes.
you so much. Let me just bring Sunday up, and she can get started whenever she's ready.
Good morning. So good to see you all. Yes, we are all excited about the garnets. We'll give you a heads up that we will show them just a little bit later in the show to allow everybody to have some time to roll in. We are excited too. They are stunning, and we'll make sure that we give you all the information so that you are informed. As per always, I am doing a flat rate shipping of $10. You are welcome to build a box with me for a month or so if you want to maximize on shipping. And I do offer layaway on some of my more expensive items. So if there's something that catches your eye, for example, I've got a sapphire and diamond ring that's very special today, you are welcome to let me know that you would like to do layaway on that, and we can work out a payment plan. Thrilled to be back with you all. I had a little bit of a family incident last week. My husband's father unexpectedly passed away. So I thank you all for your well wishes and everything. You're all wonderful and kind. So good morning, all. Without further ado, let's jump into the jewelry. And we're going to start off really gentle with a glass ring. And this one is a size 8 on the mandrel, but actually fits smaller or larger because of the bypass design. And it is a beautiful kind of orange amber color. There are some striations in it. And this one, we're going to start at a $7 start. And I will take off the garnet ring because it's distracting. But we will be showing that and offering it later. Thank you, Sherry. I see you. Appreciate your bid. Sue, you have gotten very quiet, which is unusual.
I know. Sorry about that.
You're
Sherry,
all good. Just wanted to make sure you're still here.
so unusual. Okay.
Ooh, am I alone?
Okay. We're going to just start to roll the countdown. If anybody would like to come in, we're looking for an 8. We're going to do going once and going twice to Sherry at $7. Great eye on this one. So pretty. Fair warning. And sold. Congratulations, Miss Sherry.
Congratulations. I am going to write that up for you. And we will move along to the next item. And it is a lot of earrings, a lot of 3 sterling earrings. You get a button earring, which is a little bit blown out. Don't worry, we've got a photo that we'll bring up that shows you all 3. We also have beautiful onyx on sterling ear wires and Marcusite bows that you may recall seeing before. So, Sue, if you don't mind bringing up slide 1 that is in the waiting room, that would be fantastic. And that will show everyone the 3 earrings. We're going to do this for a starting bid of $18, and you get all 3. This is a lot. Good morning, Timeless, Jason, everyone.
Yes, good morning. Good morning.
Kirsten, good morning, Barbara, Sue.
Good morning. So these are the 3 earrings you would be bidding on. Are they all sterling?
They are all sterling,
Okay.
and you do get 2 of each. So even though I'm only showing you one, maybe I will show you that there are, in fact, 2 of each.
And I will bring this back up.
Thank you, thank you. So there's all the bows and the other dangle. I should have brought my earring tree, but was not thinking. So all sterling, $18 is the starting bid. Room for resellers. Also make great gifts. And what I love about these little Marcusite bows, I will show you, is that they face opposite directions if you want them to, so that you can wear them facing in, or you can have them facing out, or you can have them in the same directions as each other if you like.
So beautiful. Good morning, everyone. Paulette, congratulations.
Good morning.
Paulette is a new mom.
Congrats. Thank you for being here with us. And they are all marked as well for sterling.
Okay, so you got 3 sets of beautiful earrings, and we're looking for an $18 start if anybody's interested. All beautiful, all of nice variation, actually. Beautifully put together collection, Miss Sundae.
Thank you. I was thinking of like what are very versatile, looks.
Yeah.
Silver, a little bit of black, a little bit of Marcusite. Instant collection.
All right. So again, good morning, Tanya. $18 for all 3 pair. We're going to give you guys another minute or second or so to think about it. We can always bring them back later, but there's so much to see. Atta girl, Paulette.
Congrats.
Her first child.
Very exciting.
All right. We're going to go ahead and pass on this for the time being. But if anybody else is interested or wants it to come back, or if you're joining us late, please let us know.
And last but not least, again, my first round is always an easy round. This is a set of hematite beads. Hematite beads, say them how you like. I love them because they are cool on the skin. This strand we are going to do for $18. I will give you a measurement. The beads are 8 millimeters.
It's so nice to see the hematite in a bead opposed to chips. You know what I mean? Like, it's just such a beautiful stone.
This is 16.5, which makes it 33 inches. And what I love about them too is that they almost look like black pearls, but they're cool on the skin.
They really are.
They make a really, really good kind of cheaty black pearl.
And I think hematite has properties just like some other stones.
Yes, some healing properties. I'm sure that we've got lots of people in our chat that can tell us all about that.
So beautiful.
So we'll give you a couple minutes to think about it. If this is not your cup of tea, that is totally fine. We will move along. Lots to see today. I know everyone's excited about the garnets. We've got some older pieces too to share.
Yep, excited. I'm excited.
All right. Well, I think that we should pass and head over to you, Sue.
Well, thank you, Miss Sundae. Beautiful selection.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay. All right. Hi, guys. So, as usual, the silver tray dollar deal. I have to point out one thing. I'm not crazy about the way this bail is. It's almost like it was a vintage, you know what I mean? Like, see how it would be an enhancer. It's sturdy. Don't get me wrong. But even if for $1, I need to point out that I'm not crazy about that. But it's secure. This is a sweet little, I want to call this some type of Jasper. Amanda, if you're here, it looks like, or Sue, this is, I think, a picture Jasper. I'm not 100% sure. 925, $1 starting bid for everyone if you are interested. It is probably about 1.25 inches.
It's a beauty. So that's our silver tray dollar start Jasper pendant. We've already got Amanda in at 5. I see Andrea and Jason as well. Jason's now in at 8.
Hi, Deborah M. Yeah, as long as I got Jasper right, I'm like halfway there.
There's a whole world of stones to learn about. Never ends.
No, gosh, it doesn't absorb. You guys know that.
I see Amanda in at 10. Jason is out. Thank you for your bids and out. Sherry is in at 12.
I'm not Piggy. Thanks for your bids, everybody. I still have marker on me, no matter how much I scrub. It'll get off eventually.
And I see Amanda in at 13. Andrea is out. Thank you for your bids and the out. Sherry's in at 15. And I see Amanda is out. So just checking to see if there's anyone else that's still in. I think that we have just Sherry, so we'll begin to count this down. All right, we are going once to Sherry Kelly at $15. Going twice. Fair warning. And congratulations, that is sold to Sherry Kelly at $15.
Congratulations, Sherry. Thank you, everyone, for your bids. Appreciate you. Okay. So as like Sunday, I try to keep things low on the low side in the beginning. These are clip-on earrings. They're in beautiful condition. I did not see any marks on them. Here are your backs. Yeah, I agree, Deborah. I think they're, you know what? They're just beautiful. And I'm going to do both. This is a lot for both pair at $15. $15 starting bid.
Beautiful. So we have a pair of clip-on. Well, actually, it's two pair of clip-on earrings.
Two pair. About 2 inches and about 2 inches.
Beautiful. So
I got it a really good deal, guys. So if there's something special or they're not, either way, I'm happy to let them go. No way. No way. Sherry, you're so sweet. I got it for you. It is going to Jason. She's the most generous person in the world. She really is. Send to Jason. Thank you, Sherry. All right. So if anybody is interested, see, Jason, there's always a first time, my dear.
And way to kick off a great Monday for a great week.
Absolutely.
Thank you. T. Marie is in at 15 on these two pair of clip-on earrings.
Thank you, T. Marie.
And so we are looking for 16 or better. Otherwise, we'll begin to count it down.
Jason, I'm the same. I very rarely ever got gifted anything. And I think Sherry was one of the very first people that did gift me as well. She's such a generous soul, that person, Miss Sherry.
Completely agree. All right, I am going to begin to count this down slowly, giving everyone time in case there's interest. So going once, two pairs of earrings for 15. We are going twice. Fair warning. And congratulations, T. Marie. They are all yours at $15.
Thanks, T. Marie. And I still have your package. So that would be combined shipping. I don't even know what to say. He's like shell shocked. Don't you worry, Jason. It's a great community. It's just the first. I'm sure you'll get other beautiful gifts from our wonderful community. Everyone shares and pays it forward. They're just a wonderful, wonderful group of people. Could not be happier with the people that I do business with, etc., etc., etc. Okay, this is a size 6 sterling silver ring. This is a beautiful sterling silver ring, very unique for me. It's got these copper cutouts. Looks like a little Pueblo village. I would suggest that be more than likely turquoise. Just, if this was a size, my size, no, it would have never hit the table. Now there are some marks inside. Let me just go ahead and show that to you.
That's really cool.
Isn't that interesting? Let me see if I can, sometimes I just gotta go down to get the right leverage here. There we go. Okay, it looks like a crown, a J, 925, and copper. And we're going to start this one at a starting bid of $30.
It is a size 6, Sue. So sterling ring, size 6, like the turquoise, a copper village on either side. Good morning, Bruce.
Hi, Bruce. Good morning.
And so we are looking for a $30 starting bid on this ring. I love the detail. Hi, Pam. Hope everybody had a wonderful weekend, staying cool wherever you are.
I know. I feel the same way. It's this really special ring. It is a smaller size. It doesn't even fit my pinky.
I think we all are, T. Marie.
All right, no worries. Let's just go ahead and pass on it, and we got to keep it up.
Oh, we've got a bid. Yes, Deborah is in at 30. So we are looking for 31 or better. We'll give it just a moment before we start to count this down to Deborah. Good morning, Tanya.
Good morning, Tanya.
All right. This is current high bid of $30. I'm going to start to count it down. We are going once at $30. Beautiful. Going twice. Fair warning. And congratulations, it is sold.
Thank you, Deborah. That is yours. Appreciate you, my dear. All right, we're kicking it back over to Sundae.
All right, we are going to look at some glass and some other things this round. We will look first at this purple brooch. It is a purple round. I do have a photo that we're going to bring up too. So we've got two complementary purple colors, one lighter, these two, and then these two are darker with some AB rhinestones all through the middle, just a base silver metal. I'm going to give you a sweeter price than I did last time. So I think last time we did 45. Today, we'll start it at 33 because we can. And there is a photo, allows you to see some of that AB as well as the glass sleeves. It is a beautiful brooch. Nice and substantial feeling, actually. It's quite heavy.
I feel the two colors definitely give it some definition.
Mm-hmm.
So beautiful.
And I'll show you the back. So nice little offset pin. Got a safety catch.
Is in at 33.
Thank you for your bid.
Thank you, Miss Tanya. All right, so we have 33, looking for 34. This is glass. As you can see, you have the lighter and the darker color and the ABs. Thank you so much, Deborah. All right, we're going to get started with the countdown. Anybody could come in up until the time I drop the sold. We're looking for $34.
I just realized that I look like a purple pansy pirate covering one eye with this.
Fair warning. That would be kind of cool.
Right? There's a Halloween costume for you.
And you could hang out with Jack Sparrow. And
Perfect.
Congratulations, Tanya.
Congratulations. I'm going to mark this up for you. And then who wants to look at some glass? I know this is very early, but I know that you've all been asking me to bring some special pieces of glass, and I wanted to do this. So we've got a really special glass necklace. I'm going to first show you the picture, actually. It might help. So if you wouldn't mind, Sue, I put Sue to work. We've got a close-up of these. So these are Venetian style in that they do have layers applied to them. And on both sides, they are double-sided. There are beautiful glass flower swirls that are applied and leaves and some little dewdrops. The glass in between is purple crackle glass. And then we've got some really nice filigree caps on them, just a base metal. And this necklace, I'm going to measure for you, and then we'll give you the starting price. It is going to be a $70 start. I'm trying to keep this as low as I can, but as a collector, I did pay up a little bit for this beauty and wore it. And I will measure it for you. But it is really beautiful, in really wonderful condition. It is just over 21 inches. I would say 22 from end to end. We've got a barrel clasp on it. And let's take you in to see these flowers. So the photo is probably better than my blown out lights, but there is a swirl. So clearly some cane glass was made in order to apply these flowers because they have different colors of pink in each of them. And they're just beautifully applied, double-sided, on a nice bead. Really well-made piece. Sue's so excited, she's bringing herself up to you.
The glass again. It's really, if you look at that detail, it's quite lovely.
It really is.
Wow.
And I've been over it very carefully. I don't see any damage, any missing floral bits, leaf bits, anything else. And the crackle glass just makes it extra special too. So you can kind of make it out that it shines in the light. And that's a treatment that they were doing to glass where basically you would cool it very, very quickly, usually by throwing it into some water, and it would cause the insides to kind of shatter, but it doesn't make it weak. It just gives it a crackle look, which is fascinating.
I love the crackle. Yeah. Good morning, Emily. Good morning, Timeless.
Good morning, all.
Good morning, Mishka.
Beautiful. Well, this is something for you all to think about. No problem if there's no interest. Feel free to ask for it back. Again, it is 22 inches, including the barrel closure. Has great presence too. They're very similar in the way that it's applied as wedding cake beads, but I would not call these personally wedding cake beads. I actually don't know what they would be named, if they would be named anything. I've tried to find similar, and I have not. And I've got more than a couple of glass books and did not find anything like that either. So they're floral applique to the outside. If anyone knows better, trying to keep an eye on the chat too. Like we used to crackle marbles. Is that how they crackle marbles? I'm not sure.
That's wonderful.
All right. Let's move on to the next purple piece then. Thank you for having a look at that. So this one is another necklace. And this time it's not glass. We've got pearls and we've got lavender jade. 3 strands on a sterling clasp. There we go. And it's got one of these really nice, huge toggle closures that I'm a big fan of. It is marked as well for 925, but there's no way that I'm going to be able to bring you in to see this. I'll give you a measurement. It is 18 inches. And this one we're going to start at $95. And the pearls in it have a kind of gray blue hue. There you go. Beautiful strand. And again, it's got that really nice sound. You can hear that over my fan.
Good morning, Vanessa. Yeah, that's gorgeous.
This time of year, I really love wearing stones and glass because it's so hot. I find that it cools you down a little bit.
I agree. So beautiful. You
can twist it like a torsade, wear it straight if you like. But this is another beauty. Again, I'll show you that clasp again. I'm a big fan of these big bolt clasps. Makes it easy to put them on. And then on the other side, you can actually wear it at 2 different lengths. You wouldn't think that having 2 little sort of hooks like that make that much of a difference, but it actually does. It seems to shorten it by about half an inch, which is beautiful if you want to wear it a little bit shorter. All
I love
right.
purple jade. It's gorgeous.
I'm with you. It's great for all times of year. It's almost like a periwinkle purple.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's pass on this and head back over to you.
Oh my. Okay, thank you very much. Beautiful. Guys,
The
beautiful.
purple round.
You always are so organized. It's crazy. All right, I'm gonna do the locket. Oh gosh. I think it's a locket. I don't even know if it's a locket actually. Son of a gun. All this time I thought it was a locket. It is not a locket. It is just this beautiful sterling silver. It's got these beautiful raised flowers. Oh my gosh, it's not a locket. Son of a gun.
It's beautiful.
And I put it on this nice Rollo sterling silver chain. As you can tell, I'm super tired. Let me go ahead and give you a measurement. The chain is, I would say, 17 inches. And good morning, good morning. And I'm going to start this little vintage piece at a starting bid of $40.
All right, we have a sterling silver floral pendant and 17-inch chain. Starting bid $40. It is beautiful. I've got a bracelet coming up next round that has some like floral applied to the outside in sterling that is a great match for this, actually. We've got Mishka in at 40.
Thank
Good
you.
eye. Jason calls it Al Capone's locket.
Al Capone's locket. Locked up.
Good morning, Sharon. All right, this is at $40 now. We are looking for 41 or better. Beautiful sterling pendant. It will never tell your secrets or whoever's secrets were inside.
Mm-hmm. You never know.
It does look like an older piece. It's lovely. All right, we will give everyone a moment to get their bids in. It is currently at 40, looking for 41. Otherwise, we will begin to count this down. 17-inch chain with it. It is a beautiful chain, Mishka. All right, I am going to begin to count this down. Going once at $40. I love a locket or a pendant like this, something with good size to it. Going twice.
Great for layering.
Yes. Fair warning. And congratulations to Mishka. It is now sold.
Thank you, Mishka. Congratulations. Okay. I have a sterling silver ring. It's got these little diamond minis or millies in there, I should say. It's the shape of a heart. These are testing diamond, and what a fun thumb ring. So it's got to be at least a 10 if it's fitting me. It does have a hallmark on the inside. See if I can show you that.
Beautiful.
It's not always very cooperative. No, it's not going to come on in. It's too small. But it's still a very beautiful ring. Let me get you a measurement. It is a size 10 and a quarter. 10 and a quarter.
Nice big size.
Yeah.
10 and a quarter.
And little diamond millies in there. And I'll start this one at 25.
$25. Perfect. Lovely sterling ring. Nice size too. I think a man or a woman could wear that.
Oh, gosh, yeah. Totally agree.
Speaking of men, I do have some men's gold rings today to share too.
Wow, that's awesome.
I see 40 watching right now. Thank you so much for joining us. It's always a good time. Please do hit thumbs up for Sue. Helps the channel be found. Yes, men do have hearts. It is a nice wide band.
Okay, we can pass. No worries.
All right, we will pass and move along to the next beautiful item.
Now, this ring is sterling silver, and it does have a gold wash over it, but the ring, the band, it seems to be worn off. So I think this is an older ring. It is about a size 5. As you can see, that needs to be polished. I don't like to polish anything that has a gold wash on it or a vermeil. It's just, it's scary for me. And this is testing a stone. It is not jade. It's got a really nice design to it. Let me show that to you again. A size 5. It is only stamped sterling.
Beautiful.
And I'm going to do this one at a starting bid $25. Again, you can see it's got the rubbed off on the back. It is more of a silver color. Cute ring.
Cute ring with that Florentine finish at the top that they did. It's like the cross hatch marks that you see.
No, it's not jade. But it is a stone. It is not glass. I can tell you that.
Beautiful. I love the design to that.
Yeah, it's super pretty.
It is. So we are looking for a $25 starting bid on this. It is sterling with a gold wash and a green stone. Mishka is in at 25.
Thank you, Mishka.
So we are looking for 26 or better.
Oh, really? Thank you, Vanessa. It's on the tip of my tongue what this is called, this stone. Tip of my tongue.
When you say not jade, do you mean not jadeite jade, but could be nephrite or?
No. It's testing much lower.
Like serpentine or something else?
Yeah, like in that area of serpentine, but I think it begins with a P for some reason. It's stuck in my head. But I could just confirm that it's a stone. I'm happy to do that.
I love it. We've got some comments. Aventurine, price to fade. Go ahead and give us your guesses, but this is beautiful. So I will start to count it down. Sometimes I get distracted by how beautiful things are.
I was thinking of Amanda pre-night. But I'm not confirming that. I'm just speculating.
All right, we are going twice, moving to fair warning.
A lot of great comments.
Mm-hmm. And congratulations, it is sold.
Was that 3?
I don't think so. At least
Okay.
It feels like 2 to me.
I'm going to wrap it up this round with this. I showed this yesterday. This is a vintage 14 karat gold ring. It does have 1 or 2 issues. I'm doing this at $325. The issues with this ring is there are a couple of scratches in the center on the table, right?
Yes, that's right.
Right there on the top. I mean, you have to look under a magnifier to find them, but I have to disclose that they are there on the center stone. And the other issue with this is it has 1 short prong right there. It's not rough. It's a bizarre situation. It's not rough, so maybe it broke off and somebody filed it down. I don't know, but it is a short prong right there. Here is the setting. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love the way this ring sits. It is a sideways across the finger. $325. This is ruby. As you guys know, I cannot confirm whether it be lab synthetic or just natural ruby, but here it is, just gorgeous.
It is gorgeous,
and they are large. They're approximately 7 millimeters. They are not small by no stretch of the imagination.
I love this ring. I think it's beautiful.
If it was bigger, I mean, I may consider resizing it and keeping it. My mom's diamond would fit in here, so I might pop that out and put a diamond in there. I mean, there are so many different ways to utilize this ring.
Yeah, there really are. And prongs on rings should be checked, and they do need to be retipped on occasion. So for me personally, it doesn't concern me that one prong does have, it's shorter. It likely did catch on a sweater or something over its long lifetime. And jewelers can very easily retip prongs. So
yeah, the settings are fat. I mean, the setting is just gorgeous.
Beautiful.
And this will be available until Wednesday. After that, it will be no longer available. So if you guys think about it or you want closer pictures or any information, just email me and I can then go ahead and shoot some over to you. It's a beauty.
It is.
All right. So that is my 3. Thank you so much. And going to go ahead and kick it on over to my beautiful friends.
All right, we are going to look at that bracelet that I was talking about that goes so well with that pendant. So this is silver overlaid on jade, and it is a really beautiful pattern. It's actually coming across not too badly on the camera, so I don't know that we need to bring up the photo, but there you have it. I'm going to give you the full view. It's wrapped completely around. This is my favorite part with the flower right here. And we will do a starting bid of $65 on this one. And I will give you a measurement.
That is amazing.
It's a beauty. So it is at the widest part, I'm going to call it 2 3/4 inches. And it's quite a heavy, substantial piece.
That is amazing. You have a picture?
I do have a picture. We can bring it up. It shows you some detail. There we go. Beautiful detail. That actually gives you a little bit more of a view of the jade too.
What a unique piece. That is just amazing. Look at that. Wow.
It is
fabulous. I know, Mishka. Mishka's like, you're killing me, Smalls.
All good. Gotta bring some beautiful, unique things. All right. Good morning, Tiny Dear. We'll give everyone just a moment. So this is kind of a bit of a green round. I've got...
Mishka's in at 65.
Thank you, Mishka.
So I have Mishka in at 65. Bruce is asking, how do you think the silver was applied?
That is a great question. I really couldn't say. If I had to use my best guess, I would say the silversmith probably made the components, applied them, and then soldered them together and closed it off around, because there doesn't seem to be a seam on it. And it's not loose in any way. There's no way to kind of take it off. They probably use some sort of epoxy or something to make sure that it's sticked on, but I do not know. If we have any metalsmiths in the group, please tell us your secrets.
That's amazing. I have 65 looking for 70. If anybody else is interested, we're going to start the countdown. You can come in up until the time I say sold or drop sold. Go once to Mishka at 65. I don't blame you on this one, Mishka. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. Fair warning. And that is now sold to Mishka at $65. Congratulations.
That is all yours. All right. Now we will take a look next at a brooch that has some green in it. And this is a lovely hand-painted brooch. Well, I'm prepared today. So if you will kindly bring up the picture that is not all blown out, that would be amazing. So on the back, you can see that it does say hand-painted, and it says that it is made in England, Ainsley fine bone china. It is a nice large size. You've got a courting couple, which is a very popular motif. And this one is a starting bid of $40.
That is really great information, Mishka. She's saying her grandfather was a silversmith, and it is heat applied, almost melted to the stone, then carved in detail.
Ooh, thank you, Mishka.
$40 starting bid on this beautiful porcelain.
It is fine bone china.
Okay, bone china, beautiful. $40 starting bid. If anybody's interested in the courting couple, very large, beautiful brooch.
All fully marked on the back. On this piece here is where it says made in England, Ainsley fine bone china, hand painted.
That's stunning. Yeah, me too, Tanya.
Have a great day, Bruce.
Have a great day, Bruce. Thank you.
All right. Well, we can pass along on this one, and we will go to one more set of bracelets. These are fun ones. So we've got two acrylic or likely lucite bracelets. This one has a black applied on the inside. They basically have tinsel inside them, which make them really fun and festive. And I'm going to do these at a $24 starting bid for choice. And I'll give you measurements on them. Allow me to grab my measuring tape. I do have a photo of those too, but I think that they probably come across okay. The tinsel is multicolored in both, and it shines in the sun. They're fun pieces.
Wow. They're like fireworks.
They are like fireworks. So we've got 2 3/4 inches on the lighter one, and then the black one is just a smidge smaller, and I would call that just over 2.5. And it is just a smidge thinner as well. So these are a $24 starting bid for choice.
They are so fun. And they look great together.
They do. They do. You can wear them on the same arm, one on each, your choice, if you want both of them.
I love the variation you bring. It's so great.
It's my favorite things that are slowly making my way into new homes.
It does. Vanessa says it looks like rutilated extreme.
Yes.
Sherry for choice. I don't blame you, Sherry. They're so fun and unique.
They're great for all times of the year too. Like if there's ever like New Year's, fireworks celebrations, 4th of July, you name it.
Christmas.
Party bracelets.
Yeah. Emily likes them. All right, we're going to start counting down, guys. We're looking for 25 or better. Going once. Perfect for New Year's. Yep. Going twice. Fair warning. And these are now being sold for choice to Sherry.
Congratulations. Let us know which one or ones you would like, and I will write that up for you.
Yeah, so fun. How do you choose? It's hard. The clear one, please.
You got it.
Beautiful, Sherry. Congratulations.
Congratulations. If you'd like to keep them as a set, I would do the second one for half price. So both for $36. If you want to keep them together, special offer for you.
Wow. So you got a choice there, Miss Sherry.
Just in case.
Yes, please.
All yours. Congratulations. I love keeping things together. All right. Sue, that was my 3. Back over to you.
That went so fast.
I know.
Rock and rolling. Again, I'm going to represent this because it's going to get posted on eBay. This is a Joseph of Hollywood bracelet. This is a book piece. It is 2.5 inches. It needs a little bit of reshaping. It's just got a slight little bend there. It's in very, very nice condition. There is one issue. There is some peeling on this particular pearl right here. Right there. I mean, to spend this kind of money, I would replace it, repair it, or just never wear it because I think that will just get worse. Just my opinion. But it's got cherubs. It is an absolutely beautiful collector's piece. I sold one sold for $350 on Ripley's. It is signed right here, Joseph, right there. And 2.5 inch, and it is flexible. You could definitely work with the sizing of that. And I'll do this for $250. It is 2.5 by 2.5.
Beautiful. I love the 3D quality of those cherubs too. Fantastic. So we have a Joseph of Hollywood cherub bracelet, starting bid $250. Just gorgeous. And those stones sparkle too.
It's super clean. I was a little disappointed when I found that one little. I mean, if it doesn't sell, I might consider working on replacing it. I don't know if that is a smart move or not, but it is available, guys, if you are interested. Okay. This is J. King, amber. Nice, huge, large bale. Signed DTR. Desert Trade Trading Post, I think is the name of it. DTR 925. Owned by J. King. Nice piece, substantial. It's got great design. Huge bale. Can wear it on beautiful beads if you have. It measures about 3 1/8 inch by about 1 3/4 inch, and I'll do this at $60.
Beautiful. Oh, I misspelled J. King. J. King Emerald Pendant, starting bid is $60. That is a substantial piece too.
It really is.
I love the bale.
Yeah, easily worn on just about anything.
Do we have lots of amber fans in the chat? Let us know. Always curious what everybody's wearing these days.
I like the amber and sterling combination.
Yeah, me too. Just that silver color makes the amber color pop.
Definitely.
And Sharon is in at 60.
Thank you, Sharon. He's very well known for his workmanship too, so it's a quality piece. You know, getting the both together, it's a bonus.
Mm-hmm. We've got Sue, who loves amber too. Right, we are not alone. All right, we will give everyone just a moment before we start to count this down. We are at 60 right now. Really large, beautiful sterling and amber pendant by J. King. We are going once at $60 to Sharon. Going twice. We haven't done it yet, Kathy. And I'm referring to the white bracelet for those who are not reading the chat.
Oh, I can do that for her. Yep, happy to do it.
Perfect. And congratulations to Sharon. The pendant is now sold for $60.
Perfect timing, Kathy. Hopefully it's your size, because I think it's a little bit on the smaller side. But it is absolutely beautiful on a silver colored base, silver tone. Feels like it is in fact white glass. I don't know if you consider that milk glass. I don't know. Is all white glass milk glass?
So, not all white glass is milk glass, but this does look like milk glass to me. It has a bit of a translucent kind of property to it. Like it's very shiny and beautiful.
Right. And here is your back. It is wiped by a damp cloth, but no serious cleaning has gone into this piece. Very beautiful. Let me get you a measurement. I think I did this at 30 yesterday. I'll do this at 25. It is only measuring 7 inches. Now, I would recommend, in my opinion, it is going to fit smaller than 7 inches. I would recommend, in my opinion, 6.5. I would say 6.5 on that.
Perfect. So fits best a 6.5 size wrist, inch bracelet, 7 inches.
Yeah, it's a shorty. It is a shorty, but it is lovely. It's like butter. I'm sorry if it's too small, Kathy.
It's gorgeous. A lot of work went into that with the double rows.
I actually am in the process of getting that done, Christina. Yes, don't you worry about it. I'm taking care of you, girl. And then I'm going to ship everything you bought for no charge because of all your patience. So you're getting everything for free. I'm having a problem with Christina's email. I have billed her, I can't tell you how many times, and she's not getting it. And do you remember I confirmed her her information with you?
Mm-hmm.
They did it with no problem. You're a little wrist? Is this going to be too big for too small for you? Too big for you? Yeah, because 6.5 is a tiny wrist. Do you know your wrist size? Because you're not going to upset me. Christina, it's a challenge. I love challenges. It's frustrating. I am a 6.5 and 6 3/4. This is how it fits me. So just to specify, but if it's a little bit, if it's the wrong size, that is not a problem at all. So that is here. It is available if anybody's interested. And I think that was my 3.
Boy, time does go fast.
Yeah, I think that was my 3.
All right. Let's take a look at another ring.
It is in. Okay, wonderful, Kathy.
Perfect.
I'm just going to bring me and Sunday up.
Let's get this down for Kathy then. We are going once. Hello, Steph. Her name is a tongue twister.
Steph sells stuff. I love it, Steph. That is great.
And congratulations to Kathy. This is now sold.
Okay, just to point out to anyone that is new, D2D Auctions Gmail is the group and the email for the group. If you send your register with the group, your information will then be forwarded to anyone that is a authorized seller here on Denim to Diamonds. So we will ask your permission before we do that, or you can register with Sundae as well at her SundaeBaubles@gmail.com. We just require your name, your address, your country, and your choice of payments. I do PayPal, Square, Cash App, not Venmo right now. And I think that's it. PayPal, that's it. And Sundae, you could tell them your payment platforms.
I do PayPal and Shopify payments. Most people prefer to do PayPal with me, and that is totally fine. So
congratulations.
Yes. In Canada, we have far fewer payment methods. We're our banking system is very different than that in the US. So we don't have Venmo yet or Zelle or any of these other things. One day, I hope. All right. This is the next piece that we're going to look at, and it is a cat. This is a heavy sterling ring. I do have photos so that you can see the details. I love his face. His tongue is sticking out. It's kind of like a little snaggletooth. And I'm going to give you a measurement on this one. It is a about size 5 3/4, but the band is large, which means that it's going to fit a little bit smaller. So it fits best at about a 5.5. He is a cutie, and we are doing him for a $60 starting bid.
Okay, I'm a little behind. Starting bid $60, sterling silver, cat rings, size what?
So it's a 5 3/4, but fits a 5.5 because of the width of the band.
Okay. Hi, Lenore.
Good morning.
Kathy. Oh, Jules, trust me, you don't want to get me started about PayPal.
Yeah.
This is fantastic. Such a great piece.
Yeah, love the details on him.
Thank you, Steph. Tanya's like, I love him.
He has so much character.
Wow. Look at those ears.
The ears, the eyes, there's just so much detail and like depth to like the way that it was kind of constructed to.
Yeah. Well, that's a really fun ring. If you know anyone that's a size 5.5, let them know that he is here with Sundae looking for a home. Oh, Gina. I love Gina Boo.
We'll have to thank her.
Yes, Kathy. Gina's good people.
All right.
Fabulous.
Take him away.
That could even be a great ring for a younger girl. I mean, if she's a cat lover, middle finger ring, just such a beautiful piece.
Yes.
I might have to talk to Lisa about that ring.
Mishka, you do. That is hilarious. Mishka has a sterling silver cat ring collection.
Mishka's got a collection of everything. Good morning, Nicole.
I will take him away for now. He'll go crawling away, and we will look at our next piece. So this is another sterling ring. This is another small one, and it is onyx, mother of pearl, and it is marked sterling. Actually, it's marked stir with the Canadian maker symbol. So it's an older piece made in Canada by a craftsman, which is usually what you know when you see STER as a mark. And I'll give you a size. That would definitely help. Where is my mandrel? In my lap. This one is a 5, right at a 5. So again, smaller size. I have the blessing of having a small hand, a bigger hand, and can wear a lot of ring sizes.
That's beautiful.
It's a beautiful one. Really, really well made. And this one, I should give you a starting price, is $45. I love this one because it's kind of 3D. I'm not sure if it's coming through well, but each of these little sections, the black and the white, are very dimensional. So they rise up above the ring, and then we've got nice silver that's set it. So it's almost like it's bezel set inside.
Sharon, today, all invoices will be going out today because I need the mail to be out by tomorrow. My schedule's getting really hectic. So yes, later today. And it looks like Steph is the granddaughter of Anna Mora.
Oh, wow. Welcome.
That is wonderful. Congratulations and thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations. Well, this is you're saying it's an artisan piece?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Canadian artisan piece.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we will move along to the last ring of this grouping. If you will kindly share the video screen, I will play that next. I would say it's just a little bit later than Deco. This one coming up is also a little bit later than Deco. It's about 40s or 50s. We've got 2 really beautiful diamonds that are about 0.2 carats each, and a sapphire. I'll play this one more time so that you can see it. And this is in 14 karat gold. It is white gold in the setting and then yellow gold for the shank. And I'll give you a measurement on this. This one comes in at a just just a smidge over a 7. And because of the nice thin band on it too, it can fit a little bit larger than that as well. Thank you for bringing that up for me, Sue. So this one is $395. You get 0.4 carats of really beautiful white shiny diamonds. I would say they are probably in the H or better color classification, and there's no visible carbon spots on them, and a really nice sapphire as well. And I am going to give you a measurement on the sapphire.
Say no. Anna just has the same name as my grandma. Okay, gotcha.
And the sapphire is about 5.8 millimeters too. So nice big one.
Absolutely gorgeous. And it's a great size. I forgot to put the size. So size 7, right?
That's right.
Fabulous. I'm going to grab a soda. I'll be right back. You could talk to that.
Sounds good. I will keep showing you this. So it is a great value. And I love the fishtail prongs. So if you notice, there's kind of double prongs, actually sort of triple prongs on each corner to hold it in. And those are fishtail prongs, very secure, great shape. Show you the profile. There we go. So again, I do offer layaway. If anyone is interested in taking advantage of that, I make the terms flexible, so it's something that we can work out. I don't mind doing longer extended ones. If you want to do 1, 3, 6 months, we can figure it out. This is a beautiful piece.
It really is gorgeous. Think about it, guys, because you don't get that offer that often. So this is a good opportunity for you to get something that you wouldn't normally buy for yourself. Christmas is right around the corner. This could be under your tree.
Could gift yourself something. All right, that was my 3. We are heading back over to you, and fair warning to all, I am going to bring my garnet ring next round, and I know Sue's planning to do her garnet as well. Get in touch, Mishka. We can definitely talk.
Okay. Yikes. Okay, I'm going to bring Gertie over. Come on, Gertie. Okay, Gertie is displaying this beautiful vintage. I'm calling it vintage. I'm sure Sunday will give you more detail on this amazing piece. Chrysoprase. I wrote it down, Sunday.
You're so close. It's chrysoprase.
Oh, shush. So close.
So close.
Just noticing, gosh, it has a knot. Not a big deal. I could definitely get that out, but this gorgeous vintage chain is beyond fabulous. Here is your closure. Tiny little knot. I can get that out for you. Here is your back.
It is gorgeous.
It's short. You need an extension chain for this little puppy, unless you have a pencil neck.
What size is the pencil?
And I mean that in the nicest way. Actually, this would fit me. It's 15 inches with the knot. So just a short little extension chain would make this wearable at 18 inches.
Good morning, Jade.
Hi, Jane. Yay, you got it too. See, he gives me credit. So anything you want to give on this piece? Any information?
Yeah, so I'm going to call this one an Art Deco chrysoprase necklace. I can see little beautiful marcusites that are set in there too. It is really stunning. And the reason I say it's Deco is that it really is that classic Deco style that's coming out of the Edwardian period. Still feels a little bit lacy, but if you look at all those details, the floral details, the marcusite, this is what you would see. And of course, chrysoprase, that lovely green stone that just pops, was commonly used. But I would say commonly used, and yet you can't find that many pieces today that have that gorgeous translucency in them. So it's gorgeous. Love it.
Okay, and now we need to price it. Help me, girl.
Don't make me price it. Okay, so if this was in my shop online, I would definitely be charging like $195 for it.
But
Sue, I think I know you.
No, I'm not going to do that.
No, so you tell me the number.
I will do it at 125.
I had a feeling you would say that. All right. We have a beautiful Art Deco chrysoprase necklace, 15 inches, easily extendable, 3 gorgeous stations. There's Marcusites too, sterling silver, starting bid 125. It is gorgeous. And if you take a look at comps and look for silver necklaces with stones, you'll find that they go for quite a bit more.
And I am a collector of Deco necklaces. I got this one from Bruce, I think from Tanya. And I got this one from Kirsten. So I gravitate towards blue because of Denim to Diamonds. But I'm happy to part with this little lovely. I love this particular stone. It is gorgeous. It is on a surface. So, I mean, they do have more clarity. And just a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. Gertie likes it.
It looks good on Gertie, and it would look even better on a human's neck.
Yes, absolutely beautiful. Oh my gosh! Yay, Christina!
Success! And if you look at the way it hangs on Gertie too, like that would showcase the décolletage so well. Ah, beautiful.
Thank you, Sharon. Okay, no problem. I have a gift for you, Sundae.
What?
You probably have it.
Aw, thank you so much.
So that's going to come out in your package. Nice little vintage sterling, I think.
Show my patriotism.
Yeah. You can sell it eventually. Do whatever you want with it. Okay, look at this. Looks like a
clarinet.
I was just saying, looks like a clarinet. I used to play the clarinet, not very well.
So did I.
Yeah, not very well. It is a sterling silver clarinet brooch. It is signed Bo Sterling, and such a fun piece to have if you are a musician or you know a musician. These are great things to have as a collector's piece. 3 inches, and we're going to do this little Bo Sterling at a $28 starting bid.
$28 starting bid. This clarinet will never sound bad off key.
No,
do you remember like the reeds?
Oh,
if they split, awful sound.
And that vibration on your lower lip.
Yes.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, and those cloths that you had to run through it to clean.
Yeah.
You didn't clean the cloths. Oh. Lori is in at $28. We've got Mona Lisa in at $30. This is bringing back all sorts of memories.
Obviously. Yeah, I was the one that was in the band playing, not doing anything. I was just moving my fingers. I wasn't blowing through it.
I never realized that was an option.
Hey, fake it till you make it.
Lori is in at 32. See how Mona Lisa wants to respond. I love the detail on this. It's fantastic. We are at 34 now with Mona Lisa. Yeah, my poor parents, the school allowed parents to rent the clarinet over the summer for their children to continue practicing. I don't think they realized that by renting a clarinet for me and a flute for my twin sister, that they would have to listen to cacophony all summer long.
Oh my gosh.
It was probably torture. And then, of course, my younger sister, 7 years younger. So she was, just at that age. We would have been about, 15. She would have been 8. So just running around screaming. Goodness, that was a noisy summer.
Steph, I love the saxophone, but I understand why you like the clarinet. It's very bluesy.
Yes, it is. All right, we have Mona Lisa at 45. Lori is out. Thank you so much for your bids, and you're out. Amanda had Oh, the same. She was flute, though.
My parents wanted to kick my ass because they paid all that money to rent it, and I wouldn't.
So funny. All right, we are going to sell this. So going once to Mona Liz at $45. Thank you for the memories. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold. Congratulations.
I know, as kids, we thought we were so slick. It's like, your kid tries to do the things that you did as a kid, and you're like, are you kidding me? I invented that, like hide your spinach in your napkin and all that kinds of stuff.
Celery in my pockets, and I would flush it down the toilet, except for the time I forgot and it stained my shirt. And my
That
mom
could have
found
been
it.
good. That could have been good. All right, I'm going to bring this back. This is a sterling silver Mexican Casco. Beautiful, beautiful ball necklace. I think they call them silver pearls. It is all one size in millimeter. This one is 34 inches, I believe. I have this posted for 250 on my page. Yep, 34 inches. Again, it is on a paper clip chain. I love this particular one because it does have one size. But you know what? I can't do that without showing you I have a second one. And we'll do them for choice at the same price at 225. This one is an older one. This one is not marked Mexico. It is also on a chain. Very beautiful. And this one graduates. I mean, and it just keeps growing and growing and growing and growing to this massive, massive size. I mean, that is tremendous. Very unique piece. And I'll do them at choice if anybody's interested.
Length on that second one?
I'm so sorry. This one's a little bit shorter. This one is 30 inches. This one's partially polished because it was a Mexican piece. This one I did not touch. So it has its and you see the beading, it's got the line through it. It's a more classical older bead, I would think. And the signature, the marks on this is silver 925 and sterling.
Beautiful.
That is what it says on the clasp. And
Good
again,
movie.
on a chain, you can't go wrong on a chain.
They're beautiful. So we have two available for choice. The one in the back is uniform sized sterling balls, 34 inches, starting with 225, and the one in the front is graduated, 30 inches, also sterling, starting with 225.
Just gorgeous.
And good morning, Judy.
Good morning. Good morning.
So
Okay.
give everyone a moment to admire those.
Now this is where Sundae has to come in yet again. My vintage pieces. She's going to help me price them, guys, because I had no time to really look into them. And I defer to her. And then I base my price off of her recommendation. So we're going to pass on those. Hi, Judy. And we're going to bring up this.
Ooh, I love that. It's gorgeous.
Okay. What I could tell you is it is signed Bates and B.
Probably Bates and Bacon, or Bacon and Bates.
Yeah, it says Bates and B period. I don't know who that is. And then it also says patent. Oh, it's got a patent number. 20. What? Hold on. It says patent December 26. No, wait. Oh, it's got a patent number. It looks like December. Anyway, it's got a number. These are glass. They do not illuminate. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful vintage bracelet. Let me open it for you. Sunday's like, oh my God, come on, Sue. Like so. I can clean that off a little bit better for you. I totally forgot. And it stays closed. Hi, Laura. And this one measures 2.5 inches. Beautiful, smooth inside. Okay, that's all I know.
It is stunning. So I believe this is likely Bates and Bacon, and Bates and Bacon is a very old manufacturer from Attleboro. They were founded in like the 1860s and kept making jewelry. The design on that is canatile. So I know sometimes we debate what is canatile? That. So that twisty wire work that's been applied to the top, it is absolutely gorgeous. So let's see, how do we price this? You said it's gold fill?
It didn't say.
It didn't say. Okay. It is likely gold fill, just knowing what materials that they worked in. And so I think it should be a 125 start. What do you want to start it as?
I know, she's like, come on, I'll do 125.
Hit 125. Absolutely gorgeous. So to me, this is a piece of not only really beautiful wearable jewelry, but also jewelry history. Stunning. And those green glass stones look almost like demantoid garnets. They're gorgeous. Oh, it retains some information, Tanya, and other information it shoves right out. Selective memory, for sure. Yeah, there we go. Now you can take a good look at that canatile. Good morning, Liz.
Hi, Liz. I got your message. I did not want to message you and disturb you. I will message you when I am done.
Take a look at those old cut pastes. Another fun fact, sometimes people use glass and paste interchangeably. I know that I do. But the proper usage of paste is when it's faceted glass to look like a gem. So beautiful.
Okay, no worries. We can definitely pass on that. I don't know how many that was.
Let's
just go to you.
Oh, okay. We are going to me. Well, all right. I think it's time to share some garnet. So I have brought only one garnet ring today, but Sue has some garnet for you too. This is indeed Bohemian Garnet. So it is pyrope garnet. And take a look at that fire. So it's red orange, which is what you would expect to see. I am going to ask Sue to kindly pull up first the image of the garnet ring. Fantastic, which lets you take a look at it from a couple of different angles. The shank on this one is 9 carats. And I believe that the setting at the top is a combination of sterling and also like tombac or what they call garnet gold, which is not gold. And this is pretty typical because it's a sturdy setting to house all of these, detailed tiny little pieces. And you can see that it is collet set and rubbed over. So this is an older Victorian piece. I do want to give you all the details. So there's one of the garnets around the center stone that is just a bit smaller or possibly has a small chip. It is not noticeable with the naked eye. I could not capture it in photo. But on like extremely close inspection, I do believe that there's just a tiny little chip that's missing. So I want to be transparent about that. And this one, I am going to start at $295. Do take a look at price comps. This is a very fair price, in my opinion.
Size?
Oh, the size. Well, I guess I could give you a size. I believe it's 5.5, but let me double check.
And it was $295?
$295, yeah. So this one is 5.5 with a little bit of finger space for that extra finger spillage because of the construction. There you go. This is very typical construction on Victorian garnet rings. Hard to see. There you go. And I do have a video too, but I just need one quick moment to swap it in. So I'm going to remove that video, share another video. Slowly. All right. So when you have a chance, if you can play the video so that we can show that, that would be awesome. Thank you. There we go. So this is outdoors in natural indirect light, just getting a little bit of sun on it so that you can see that fiery orange that you're really, really looking for. And I'll play that one more time for fun. There we go.
Unbelievable. I mean, look at the size of the garnets.
Yeah. I love the height on them. So this one has really good presence, not tiny little garnets, juicy, juicy cabochon. So
Yeah. I love it. It is like a pomegranate.
So collet set is essentially when they rub over the sides of the stone in order to set it. So instead of having prongs that hold it in, it's basically almost like bezel set, and it's all rubbed over. And then what they do is they like pinch the collets and give it a little bit of a design. So if Sue will kindly go back to the photo again, if you take a look at that center stone, do you see how it looks like it's got almost little fingers holding it in, but it's set inside a bezel? That is collet set, and that was very typical during the Georgian period, and it was also used during the Victorian period as well.
Good question.
It's like a collar for the jewel. So this one will be available. I will eventually post it on my website. It will get posted for more, but reach out to me if you're interested. I will honor this price.
So also sizable.
Yep, it is sizable by your jeweler.
Okay, I'm going to give you guys a little time to figure this out. And then I'm going to talk to Sundae about this ring myself as well, because I will size it. So think about it, guys, okay? Because it is a beauty. It really is.
And now I'm going to show you another beauty. So I tried to show you this last week, and of course my lights blew it out. But today I've got a photo. So if you wouldn't mind, Sue, I'm really putting you to work.
You certainly
this allows you to see this gorgeous gold-filled Art Nouveau pendant. So we've got a lovely lady inside a flower. There is a little tiny paste stone beneath her. That one, I do believe, is just slightly chipped. Again, like to give you all the details for transparency. This is the Eva Locket. It is engraved on the back, and on the inside, it still has the thin celluloid covers if you want to put some photos in for yourself. This is a nice large locket. So I'm going to give you a measurement on it. It is 1 inch and, I'd say about 1/3, which is in diameter, which is a nice large size. And this one we're doing for a $125 starting bid.
Ah, hold on.
So, gorgeous locket.
I'm just putting gold-filled locket.
Sounds good.
Starting bid 100.
125.
125.
Yeah. The Eva locket. Eva.
Still gorgeous. You know, I wouldn't care. I mean, to me, if it's signed, that just means somebody loved it enough to put their, name on it. And the ladies coming out of that flower.
Yes. And it's hard to make out, but the lady's face is just a lighter gold than the rest of the locket. So it's very dimensional, as well as being 3-dimensional too.
Mm-hmm. That is gorgeous.
Again, if you're interested, feel free to reach out. We will pass along, and we will go to my last little grouping for this round. And this is 3 tiny little pins that are available on choice, and they're all older. So I'll take you through them. This first one, there we go, is 800 silver. It's a sunflower. The center is gold, but it's just a gold wash on it. We've got the perfect hardware that you would expect to see for a Victorian piece. So a T-bar and then just a C catch. There we go. The next one available on choice is this one. It is a little sterling pin marked for Tweedy Cheever. It is very small, as you can see. So these are what was known as lace pins, and they were generally used to kind of hide undergarments, pin them, make sure that they stayed, but you can wear them in a cluster and it's a lot of fun, or you could just use them to tuck your bra strap in if you wanted to. So there we have it. And then the last one on offer is this gold-filled and seed pearl one, another tiny little lace pin. It is marked with a B in a circle, and there are too many makers with a B in a circle for me to tell you with certainty who this is. Likely gold filled. Well, definitely gold filled. Didn't want to scratch it. Could be better calling it gold filled.
Beautiful.
So these three are available on choice for a $20 starting bid. And I think that that's pretty amazing. They are all older. I would say that this one is Art Nouveau. I'm pointing to the gold one if you're wondering. This one is turn of the century, first quarter for sure, Tweedy Cheever silver. And then this one is Victorian, and it is the spun silver. And I would say this one is 800 silver.
Welcome, Sar. Thank you.
Sar.
Sorry, Judy, if you're lagging. These are absolutely stunning. And Lori, I knew you were going to come in. Lori's in at 20 for choice of these beautiful pins. Just gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Looking for 21 or better. Just a great little selection.
It's a fun little grouping. I was shopping my collection.
I love when you do that.
It's, there's more things that are coming, so I'm well overdue just with my family emergency in the last couple of weeks. But the video's in the works. We still have Moonstone coming very soon, Opaline glass that is also coming very soon, and then a few others. So I've got one on Wedgwood and cherubs and putty in jewelry too.
Yeah, don't forget to share your channel.
Yes.
And we are selling this to Lori Wolf for choice at $20.
Congratulations. Let me know which one or ones you would like. We've got, we'll call them the flower, the pearl, or the silver. Again, Tweedy Cheever. This one's gold filled or better. 800 silver, oldest one of the bunch.
Flower and gold tone pearl, please.
You got it. Thank you so much. And Sue, that was my three. So I think we're heading over to you to maybe look at some garnet.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm going to defer to Sundae. She makes me work. Now it's her turn to work. Sorry, hold on. There we go. All right. So we're going to start off with the pendant. This chain is not... Sorry, I don't know what's going on. I got so many things up. There we go. The pendant, the chain did not come with the pendant. I added it, but I think it's a really great addition. It is an 18-inch chain. It is gold filled, 12 karat gold filled. Has a nice, I was just so happy I had this, a nice vintage closure. Just a very beautiful chain. Really, really nice condition, actually. I'm so proud of myself. Now, I did test this, but I don't have anything lower than, if this is lower than 10 karat, I cannot test it. I was unable to because I don't have the acid to do so, and I didn't go to anybody to try and determine it. So it has a different finish than some of the other items. So I just can't say that it may be some gold content in there, but there's just something about it. I just want to tell you that. And then here it is.
This is stunning. So fair warning to all, this is one that I am going to bid on. It's the only one that I'm going to bid on. I just want you to know that up front, but I'm going to give you all the details so that we're all on the same playing field. So I call this one the Dangling Cherry. These beautiful garnets in the center, you've got the sort of rose cut faceted one, and then you've got the two tiny ones just above, mill grain, and then also these pyramid cut garnets that are all around. The starting bid on this we are going to do at $135, and that is a great starting bid. Gorgeous, gorgeous garnet. It's got that correct red as well as orange fire that you want to see in pyrope garnets too. So I'm going to call this garnet pendant and chain. And type this in. It is absolutely gorgeous. Now, something to know about garnet is that often it was set in something that was called like garnet gold. And that was either a very low carat gold, sometimes lower than 8, sometimes not gold at all. So it would be either in pinchbeck or tombeck is what they would call it, which was a blend of different alloys like copper, silver, other materials too. And so this one I would put a little bit later than Art Nouveau because it does have that lavalier form, but it's a little bit more geometric, sort of reaching into that Deco range. And it's absolutely gorgeous. Thank you for your questions. Do feel free to bid. I can start us off just to make it easy. There we go. I'm starting us off. I don't mind. I'll take one for the team. Just stunning.
So we do have Sundae in at 135. I knew she liked this one. I knew she was going to end up coming in on this one, but I have plenty to choose from. I decided to possibly put up the ones that are missing stones. So you guys will have a choice to choose those or not. That'll be up to you. So we should have about 8 pieces.
Yeah. And Jason, I would concur. I would say that it is like later than Victorian, but very early Deco. So if you concur, then I feel very good about that.
So 135, looking for 140. We're going to just start to slowly count this down. If anybody wants to come in, do not feel bad about doing so.
No, please do bid if these are pieces you're interested in. Garnet pieces are very, very collectible. They're getting harder and harder to find. You should expect when you do find them that often they're going to have some wear. So just, know a little bit about what you're looking at too. Feel free to do comps. I really love gem.app to do comps because it aggregates all sites like Ruby Lane, Etsy, eBay, other like independent websites as well. And so you can get an idea of what things are being asked for. And then you can also look at comps for what things sell for.
Congratulations, you own the cherry.
Woohoo! I'm so happy. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to put up this one next. What I like about this one is the 2 stones on the sides are of different color. They appear to be of different color. Okay. See, this one's brighter, and so is this one. I don't know if that was meant to be. And then you have the darker stones. There is, I think this is the one, tiny little bit of movement, not much at all, but just a wee bit. Again, this is not cleaned. This is just wiped.
It is beautiful.
There's not much spring or anything. Did they do springs in these pins?
That's quite common. And the easiest fix that you can use is, those clear silicone earring backs?
Yeah.
What I do is I slide those on and it helps keep things. But a lot of the older pins can sometimes get loose like that.
So full disclosure, here we go.
Thank you all for the congratulations, and thank you for your kind words, Jason.
All right, I'm going to measure it, and then you can do your thing.
All right, so these are larger garnets than the previous one. Really beautiful shapes. I suspect that they may have intentionally chosen different colors to put in. Having a closed back on it does help reflect some of the red, which is why you'll see that vibrancy in some of the pieces. I've got a garnet bracelet that does the same thing, where some of them look a little bit more orangey red than others. Really beautifully set. Love all the prongs and the details on this one. And again, it looks like it is in the correct material as well as settings to have come from Bohemia. We always want to be careful when we say that something is Bohemian garnet or any other type of garnet, because if it doesn't have a mark telling you what region it's from, without testing the stone, you should be a little careful. Pyrope garnet is Bohemian garnet, and so you can always say it's pyrope and be safe. But in this case, when you look at the setting and you look at the fabrication, that's where I would also call this one Bohemian too. So this one we are going to price at a $145 starting bid.
It's about 1.25 inches.
Look at this. I'm so excited I can't even spell Bohemian. I'm going to have to fix that. Oh. and it's a good size. And this is really what people think about when they think about Bohemian Garnet jewelry, is having that cluster of garnets that reflect that fiery red orange.
Oh, your crows are back.
They are.
Or are the
Oh, I make a lot of typo mistakes, especially when I'm tired or, really excited. So we'll give you all a moment to ogle this. Maybe we should, set it out and then look at some of the other pieces. And
yeah. So I talked to Sunday, and I'm going to present these pieces. They are missing stones. To be honest, I just haven't got the head to deal with them, to be honest with you. So she'll be able to price them and give you a little bit more detail on what it would be involved in actually getting these repaired to best of her ability, and price them accordingly to the missing stone. Now, this particular missing stone, the prongs are still there. It doesn't look like it's missing the prongs. It might be missing one prong. I'm not 100% sure, but I will show that to you. This is a bar pin. It is missing one stone right there next to the flower. Now, by going by this side, it might be missing one prong right there on the lower side.
I think that last one, it looks like it has just 3 prongs that hold the stone in that's missing.
Yeah, it's a little different from the one on the other side. You can see it's got that prong right between the petals.
Yeah, exactly. And so this is a really gorgeous bar brooch. Take a look at the fire in that. So a repair like this is relatively straightforward as long as you can find the garnet. This cut, thankfully, it's not one of like the teardrop shaped ones or a marquise one or anything that's missing. It's one of the more standard cuts. So you can still get those if you did want to replace it. And, if this was fully intact, we would be starting at probably 165, something like that. But we are going to knock it down to allow for a repair. And hopefully someone wants to give it a good home. Still very wearable without. What's fun about, if you may disagree with this, what's fun about pieces that are sometimes missing stones or have a little bit of damage is that you can actually really get in there and see the construction. So it's fascinating to look at the back and see exactly how it was made. So we are going to do this for a starting bid of $105. Does that sound fair, Sue?
Yeah, I'm 100% on board, whatever you decide, because you would know better than me. I want them to be able to repair the piece, bring it back to its beauty, and, still be within the what the piece is worth range.
Perfect. And can we take a look at the back at the pin too? Again, sorry.
Yep, the pin is a little bent.
Yeah. Easily fixable. So again, we're going to take a look just at the catch, which is your T-bar, which is what you would expect to see on a Victorian piece, as well as the C-catch. It never bothers me if a pin is a bit bent, as long as it's still sticking through like that. That one would have extended well past. It is definitely an older piece. Gorgeous. And if you go online, you can actually find some antique jewelry catalogs from jewelers even back in the Victorian Victorian period, and see what they had on offer. I've got a Bohemian Garnet video where I talk a little bit about how that craft really took off. At one point, there were thousands upon thousands of garnet cutters and setters in Bohemia because there's so much demand for the jewelry.
I have a second one too.
Gorgeous. And that is a typical Victorian motif with the shamrock in there. Absolutely beautiful. We should say, let's make it choice for either of those for the same, for 105. So, choice, one missing stone. And again, this one is a tiny little missing stone just from the end, should be easy to replace. I am usually opposed to gluing things back in, but you could DIY it if you wanted to. Or you could see a jeweler, and it's fairly simple because it's just some simple prongs that would need to be used to repair that.
Not a worry, guys. I mean, if I have to go get them repaired, I certainly will. But I wanted you to have that option, because if I can get it done, then you certainly could get it done as well. And then you would be able to get the piece. Because, of course, once I pay the money to get it repaired, the prices will go up, blah, 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 blah. And if you have somebody that could repair it, you would be ahead of the game. But no worries. Let's just go ahead and kick it on back to Sunday.
Ooh, my turn again.
Yes, ma'am.
I did not expect that to come so soon. Okay, let's do something easy within my hand grasp. This is a magnifier. Ooh, and Teresa has stones for you, Sue.
I love you, T.
Fantastic. You could do that if you wanted to take the center and craft it into a ring, or sort of mismatch earrings as well. All right, so this is another magnifier. I believe this is the last magnifier that I will have on offer from my collection. It is marked sterling. I'm going to just find the photo. There we go, so that we can pull that up. Marked sterling at the top here. It is a beautiful one. No floral details on this one, just a simple ball, making it very nice and unisex, easy to wear on a chain. And we're going to do a starting bid of $70 on this one. And in this photo, you may be able to make out the word sterling that is on that side, the very top side of it. There we go.
Tanya said, I'm in. Tanya is in at 70. I don't blame you, Tanya.
Who among us does not need a classy sort of, not a loop, but a magnifier, so that when you're out and about, you can just...
Totally. And we have 70 with Tanya running away.
Thank you.
Beautiful sterling silver, last to be presented from her collection, magnifier necklace.
Oh, thank you, Kirsten. That makes me so happy.
We have 70 looking for 75 if anybody else is interested. The way she's been shopping, let me tell you, man, she needs like 5 of those. All right, we are going to go once to Tanya. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold. Congratulations, Tanya.
Congratulations. This is all yours. All right. Next up, we are going to look at a Bond Boyd set. I'm just going to flip through all my photos so that it's ready to be pulled up. Don't tell me that I didn't take that photo. Maybe I didn't. Yep, I did not. No photo. If you need photos, let me know. So this is gold over sterling. It is a mid-century set. We've got a pair of earrings. There are 2. I'm going to show you one at a time. And a brooch. It's kind of that atomic look. And Bond Boyd is a jewelry maker in Canada. Did some really nice work. And these are very 3-dimensional. You get the whole set. So 2 earrings that are marked on the backs. Not going to be able to show you like that, as well as this brooch, for a $45 starting bid.
Wow, that's a great deal.
It is a great deal. But when I bought it, I got a great deal, so I do like to pass those along.
How do you spell the maker?
It is Bond Boyd, Bondboyd.
Hopefully I spelled that right. Nope.
Close. As close as my Bohemian.
Yeah.
There we go. And I like how there's sort of those drops that are echoed in the earrings, and we also have just that 3-dimensionality. There we go, where it's almost fluted. Very classy. These are screw back earrings, so I'll put down the brooch, show you the back. There you have it. There's no way you're going to be able to read that maker's mark, but you may be able to see that it's there. And they made some really wonderful quality costume jewelry, working in some of the precious metals like silver, and then applying gold wash over top.
It is gorgeous.
It's a nice one. I am a big fan of like mid-century and retro. It's funny, my tastes, they run the gamut of all of the eras, but there's something about this that feels so modern, and yet it's got that vintage look to it. All right. We will, I think it's just a touch earlier than 60s based on their time of making, but yes, it is right around that point in time, Mishka.
Beautiful.
All right. A lot of these pieces that I have that are kind of atomic looking in nature, I bought when I was working at MDA Space, because I really like to celebrate jobs with jewels and try to tie them into the role that I have. Okay, the next thing we're going to look at is a very budget-friendly pair of vintage Marcusite earrings. And these are little baskets. You may have seen them before, but we're going to do a sweet price of just $22. And they are sterling with Marcusites. They look like little lanterns or bird cages.
I was into starting bid what? 22?
22.
I was into a whole birdcage thing for a while there. There was just something so fun about them. And these are just gorgeous. Amy is in at $22.
Thank you, Amy. Did you have bird cages that you bought like for in your house, or was it more the motif?
Two vintage bird cages. One has all my vintage bird rhinestone brooches in it.
Ooh, that's great.
Little village and flowers, and put my brooches in there. So it looks kind of cool with them. All right, we're going to go once to Amy. Welcome, Amy.
Welcome, and thank you so much for your bid.
And we are going twice to Amy. Fair warning. And that is now sold. Congratulations, Amy.
Congrats, all yours. And Sue, that was my 3. So back over to you.
Okay, I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna offer up the rest of these pieces. It's totally up to you guys if you want to purchase them. This way I know that I have to go get them fixed. End of story, right? All right, so this is a weighty. Thank you so much, Amy. A weighty piece. When I say weighty, I mean it's got good weight to it. There is a damage, but it's a simple damage. The pin. You just need to put a little pin going through. See how it's open on the inside? Pin going through, or you can use anything to stick that through. I could have done it, but I just didn't. So this is the actual pin to this particular brooch. I'm going to go ahead and get you a measurement. So that is the damage on that.
That would be such an easy fix, even if you wanted to like DIY it using, the same materials that you use to make earrings. Sometimes you can find a straight pin. You would be able to bend that at the tip.
Exactly.
You could use a paper clip. I wouldn't.
No.
But it would be very simple to find the materials, and a jeweler would be able to do that for you very easily as well.
So that's 1 3/4 inch. Let's show it, and you can price it.
All right, so another beautiful Bohemian Garnet brooch. I'm just going to spell the word right this time. Bohemian Garnet brooch.
Copy and paste.
I should have. I'm going to call this simple pin repair.
Right there.
Looks like that was reinforced, which is really common. You'll find that in a lot of older brooches that either the C-clasp or even the other side can be reinforced because they were worn with love. And you said it was a weighty piece, so it feels heavy to the hand.
Yeah, in comparison to the others, it's a little stouty thing. It just has some weight.
And then if you take a look on the back too, with the little like screws that are in the back like that for the construction, that is what you expect to see in older pieces that are constructed. And I'm guessing that's meant to be like an oak leaf motif. So we are going to do a starting bid for this one at $120. And I think that that's a really good price for the size and shape of those garnets. It's gorgeous. Simple, simple repair that you can do at home. Take a look at the quality too, with the prongs that are all holding the pieces in, or the bezels in terms of those teardrop shape ones. Just absolutely gorgeous. You could even turn that into a barrette actually if you wanted to. And Mishka concurs. She's taken brooches to her local jewelry shop and he charges $8 to $10 to fix most, including older C-clasps.
Thank you, Mishka.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Keep it moving. Now, I have 2 bracelets. I think they're going to have to be priced differently. You tell me. Can they be choice?
Let's take a look at them. I think we should do them differently.
That's what I'm feeling.
Just so that we can talk about them a little bit differently, and they have like different things going on. So maybe to start, one misconception is that only rose cut stones can be Bohemian stones. That's not true. Again, Bohemian garnets are pyrope garnets, and they can be cut into any shape. And in older pieces, Georgian pieces, a lot of them were flat cut. In Victorian pieces as well, we see more flat cuts too in the Deco period, but it is not only the rose cut that you want to look for. So let's take a look at this gorgeous bracelet. Just a couple stones missing on the back here.
4 in total.
There's 4 in total. So there we see 3 on the back that you wouldn't see, 1 in the front right there. And love that construction. It's kind of riveting, different pieces that are used to wrap because they had very different materials to work with. And just those center stones, like they are beautiful. Being closed back, they're just reflecting all of that light. It's gorgeous.
I'm going to get a size, and you, again, a total of 4, 1 in the front, 3 in the back. Oh my God, the fact that this goes all the way around just blows my, to be honest. It's got the safety chain intact. No movement. Everything feels good. And the measurement is 2 1/4 inch.
2 1/4 inch, 2.25 inches. And one thing that you could do with a piece like this, because it's kind of like an eternity band, you can't really see the stones that are on the back, especially when you're wearing it because it stays put on the wrist. You could actually remove one of the stones from the back and move it to the front. And you wouldn't even necessarily need to repair and replace all of the stones that are missing. Totally up to you if that bothers you, but it would be an option. You could kind of redistribute them. But again, these are not the most difficult size or shape to find. So if we do, see exactly, Teresa's on the same page as me. So if we do comps on this, you will find bracelets like this that run from like easily 400 USD all the way up to 1,000 USD. With those center stones, they're really, really gorgeous. Of course, that is not Sue's pricing model, and we want to take the damage into account in case you want to do anything with it. So we are going to start this one at 300.
Thank you, T.
And again, I really do encourage you to do some comps. The beauty of these is a lot to do with like the scarcity, the rarity, the fabrication that went into it as well.
Sorry, Mishka. I'm just figuring, if you guys could save a few dollars and keep it, resell it, it saves me the trouble of having to deal with it. You guys know I have a lot on my plate right now. So, I'm happy to pass it along. I mean, it is phenomenal. This one I think is my favorite. Well, I don't know, because the other one's fabulous too.
It really is
And you
fabulous.
want to wait to see the second one too, to see the damage issues, and maybe I don't know what the pricing is going to be. We have to see what Sunday says. We can definitely just move on to the next one, which will be the last item I have available in the Bohemian Garnet, because this one does not have a pin. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one. I'm just going to hold on to it for the time being. So yeah, I mean, the color is phenomenal. It's absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to pass on this one and show you the next. Leave those all back.
If she was selling it for $50, I think it would sell a million times over.
Okay, now this is the reason why I think she brought up the fact about the flat stones. Now, where this is missing is on the crown right there. 4 stones.
Yes.
Seems all the prongs are still there. But again, I'm not sure. You see a little bit of movement right there on the center stone.
And what's interesting is that with the construction, which is very much like, it's not necessarily all soldered in. Sometimes it's kind of riveted in. Sometimes on these older pieces, you do have loose layers to them. So I once had a brooch that had like 6 different layers that were all kind of tiered up, similar to the ring that I showed. And 2 of the layers could actually be spun completely around because of the construction to it. So it is unlikely that that's something that you need to worry about. We can flip it around and take a look at the back too. Mona Lisa is asking if the bracelet was 9K or gold filled.
Well, unfortunately, they don't really sign 9 carat all the time, and I can't confirm one way or the other, Mona Liz, to be honest with you.
It's likely to be garnet gold, Mona Lisa, so either very low carat or possibly even like something like pinchbeck or a gold over another base material. There we go. I suppose I should be doing my job. So for this one, the stones that are missing, I'm sure that anybody that purchases it would definitely want to get it replaced. It's not so easily hideable as that last one because it is on the face of the bracelet. So we are going to knock it down just a little bit further. And this one we will start at 235.
And this one measures about 2 1/3, just a little bit bigger than the other. And if you want to see them together, both have fabulous presents. Figuring if you like maybe the rose cut or what are these considered?
So we've got rose cut on the right, and on the left you have a combination of rose cut and also flat cut.
Yes, these are the only 2 I have. The only 2. I've showed every piece. I have shown every piece that is for sale on the garnets. I don't think, one more piece. These are the 2.
And I would say that the all rose cut is the earlier piece of the 2. Both really beautiful. So definitely something for everyone to think about.
Absolutely. So those are all available. And like I said, once they go to the shop, the prices will go up because I'm going to have to pay to have them replaced, pay for the stones, blah, blah, blah. And, if you're interested or you need better pictures, you can definitely reach out to me. And like I said, it's available until it's not. So I'm going to go ahead and kick it back over to Sunday.
Oh, goodness. And it is already 2 hours in, so I think this is going to be my last round.
Yes.
Mishka's asking if the second one was smaller. I think the second one was 2 1/3. The first one was
it was a little bit bigger.
Yeah, just a smidge. So we are going to look at. I'm so distracted that I wasn't really planning. We're going to look at a floral brooch. This one is sterling, and it is really beautiful detail to this. I'd say this is 1940s period. This is the second time I've offered it, and I'm going to do it at $33 today.
You love that number.
I really love the repeating numbers. 22, 33, 44.
That is a beautiful vintage brooch, and that is sterling. Absolutely gorgeous.
There we go. It's a nice size. I can give you a measurement on it too. My trusty measuring tape. So it is 2 inches by 1 1/4 inches, 2 inches in length, 1 1/4 in height. I'll give you a moment to think about that while I go rummaging in jewelry next to me. You tell me, do you want to see a piece of silver or do you want to see some glass? Audience choice.
Tough decision.
And you have a sale, Sue. We should count down the first bracelet for Kirsten when we have a moment.
Okay, no problem, Kirsten. I will do that for you.
Congratulations, Kirsten. It is a stunner.
Going once, that was 300.
Yes, that's right.
Going twice. If anybody could fix it, it's you. Fair warning. And it was a great choice, Kirsten. That to me, personally, I love the brightness of that one, and that one is yours. Thank you so much. But we still have this gorgeous sterling silver brooch, everybody.
We'll give you another moment or so to think about this brooch. Congratulations, Kirsten.
Yay. She's been waiting for the garnets for weeks.
So good. And feel free to add in the chat if you want to see glass or sterling next. Or, okay, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I was just going to say, how about you choose? Because I know you always pick just right.
All right. Well, then let's pass on this, and we are going to take a look at a glass necklace.
Mishka's saying she got her blue round items packaged from me. Hey, beautiful.
Fantastic. That makes me very happy. So this is a late Deco necklace. We've got beautiful glass here. I'm just going to pull it up close. Okay, so as you can see, these diamond cut ones have different colors of glass that are kind of woven through. And they are also kind of lightly faceted on the outside to add extra shine. And then in between, there we go, you've got glass that is treated with sulfides that gives it this iridescent look. So this is pre-Aurora Borealis. This is the treatment that they would use to create a similar finish to what was later created. There we go. And you can see it's kind of a shimmery blue. I'll give you a length on this as I elbow my fireplace behind me. This is just over 18 inches. So it'll definitely fit nicely at 18 inches. Stunning, stunning blues. And we're going to do this one for $65.
That is magnificent.
And the clasp is just a base metal. I will show you. Just there you are. And depending on what you're wearing, it kind of highlights really well. You can see when it's over black, all the different blues pop. If it's over skin, it has more of a summery look to it. Beautiful.
I want Jen's brain. Get in line, girl. The shapes are fabulous. The shapes are fabulous. Just a nice decorative accent to your outfit, and you know, I think anybody would look good with that necklace on, to be honest, you know?
So too. I think so too. And I love the way that these little diamond shaped ones fall when you're wearing it.
Yeah.
It's almost like a collar. Really beautiful. All right. Well, something to think about. I will bring it back again another time. And the last thing that we'll do is a pair of earrings. And these are 14 karat gold earrings. And they are pearls. And they're sort of blue-gray pearls with drops. So they're, I shouldn't put my fingers in front. I'll put them behind to try and still them. They are kind of oblong in shape. They're marked 14K CP. And I'll give you a measurement on the drop as well as on each of the pearls too. So the drop is 1 1/8 inch from the top gold ball, and no damage at all to the balls. I know sometimes those gold ball earrings, like these ones, can get a little bit of damage. They are in perfect shape. The bottom pearl is an oblong just over 9 millimeters, and then the smaller pearls are right at 5 millimeters. And these will be a $110 starting bid. And 14 karat gold, gorgeous pearls.
Sexy.
Yeah.
Wow, those are really beautiful.
They really are. I was going through my jewelry box. I told you that I had to go pick up some stuff from the bank and was putting it back away. And I realized that I have like 20 pairs of pearl earrings.
Oh, I don't doubt that.
So I picked out a pair and just, it's time.
I'm surprised you were able to part with a pair.
Yes. Well, you know, sometimes you got to pass along to bring something else in.
Wow. They are absolutely gorgeous. 14 karat gold. They have some beautiful movement because of the way they are all linked together. Just gorgeous.
You know what, Sue? I totally forgot to do my men's rings. If you don't
Yeah,
mind,
okay.
I'm just going to do these.
To show everybody what I did, and I'm not presenting anymore. So you go ahead.
Thank you. I promise these, they're men's rings, and I'm selling them for someone else. They are both 10 karat. I do have pictures, so we're going to pull those up in just a second as I find them. But these are heavy rings. They are 10 karat gold. Together, they weigh 13 grams. I'm going to weigh each one of them individually. The first one we'll look at, if you wouldn't mind pulling up the photo, is Tiger's Eye. There's 3 little diamonds in it as well. And this one weighs 7.81 grams. It is marked for 10K. I did want to show you the back because there is a mark from sizing. So that's what that little mark is on the lowest little picture that is up there too. And the size on this is a nice size 10.5. So this one we will do for a $150 starting bid.
Mishka's asking if you've ever been told you have a brain like an elephant.
My husband would tell you that I have a brain like a sieve, but no, thank you. Again, selective memory.
It's actually 10.5, guys. I did accidentally put in 10.0.
It is a 10.5.
10.5. And it's $150. I mean, that's got to be scrap.
Yeah, I am pretty much charging right at scrap for this. So if you're interested, this one is $150. The other one we'll also do.
Save a ring. Come on, everybody. Save a ring.
Save a ring. The other one, this one is also 10K. This one has 2 colors of gold, which is why you see that flashy bright cut, because it's got the white gold on top of yellow gold. I will give you the weight on this one. I don't normally sell things for scrap, by the way, and I don't expect me to start doing that. The person who asked me to sell this is good with it. So this one is 6.13 grams, and I will check the size. There we go. We're blowing out a little. If you wouldn't mind pulling up the photo, I think that will do it better justice so that we can see the detail. And this one is a size just over 11. So I'm going to call it 11 1/4. It is a big one. and we're going to do this one for $140.
Wow. Pretty.
Yeah.
And
So
it's
something to think about.
men. I mean, I have fingers that size. Actually bigger.
I wish I did.
Yeah, it's a beauty. And at that price, insane.
Yeah, well made. All right, so that is everything that I wanted to show you today. Feel free to review the video, reach out if you have any questions, if you want to talk about layaway options or anything else. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Where's that garnet ring?
This garnet ring?
Can you hold it up really close to the camera?
I sure can.
Kirsten, look. Kirsten's like, oh, cut it out. Stop it. It's a great match, man. Just pointing that out. Okay.
Put on the hand too.
So funny. All right, so these are the things that I did review. Guys, this is the, I think she's hiding. This is the 10 and a half or 10 and a quarter. These are little diamond millies. And I will, she's got to come up. It's thinner. Oh, it's thinker. It's a thinker.
Yes. Take your time.
For $22, buy it now. If anybody wants this, it is a size 10 and a half. Just going to drop buy it now prices really fast. 10 and a quarter. Little diamond millies.
I'm going to try to keep up with you. 10.25.
Fine.
Sterling.
The Joseph of Hollywood, $250.
You have sold that last ring to Laura.
I got you, Laura. Thank you, love. It's missing. It's got some. Would you consider it nacre? Is that what they call it?
Yeah, the nacre. The nacre of the
would that be the same thing you call on faux pearls as well?
I think you could. Nacre, okay. Finish. Yeah, either works.
There's the damage on that. This is $250. This is a book piece by Joseph of Hollywood. Signed here, Joseph. And it's coming across. It has a little bend. It's coming across about 2.5 by 2.5. $250. Okay, let me just throw this in a bag for Laura. And gosh, I sold a lot of stuff. Okay, one thing I didn't do, I'm just going to go ahead. You can see everything that's here, guys. This has all been presented. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me. And we're going to just do this last item. We're going to do the little frog. And you know what? You guys have been so wonderful, and you show up every week, and we do totally appreciate you. And I'm going to start him at $5. And that will be the last item for today.
Frog Brooch, starting bid $5. Somehow I did misspell like every word in that sentence. It's not even but it's there now, typo free.
He's cute. Little hoppity frog on his way to the next lily pad.
Beautiful. We've got Mishka in as well as Steph. So I see Steph first at $5. Then I see Mishka at $7. We've got Laura in at $10. Steph is out. So Laura is our current high bidder, and we will see what Mishka wants to do.
Thanks, Steph. Tasco, Mexico. It works. Everything's perfect.
He is adorable.
Isn't he cute?
The garnet ring is a 5.5.
Hi, Darcy. She could bring it back up if you would like to see it, Darcy. It's $9K. Is it sold?
And it is going to be sold. So let's say going once.
How you doing, Darcy?
Going twice. Fair warning. think that's the fastest I've ever typed those. So
yeah, you're abbreviating. That's the way to go.
it was $2.95, Darcy.
I'm gonna bring there you go, show her. And thank you so much, very much. That went to Laura, I think.
It did. I have two screens going and I keep flipping between the two. So between StreamYard that has no lag and then the other. So this is a size 5.5. We can also pull up the video again so that you can see that. And I'll pull up the still photos if you wouldn't mind. Thank you, thank you. My beautiful assistant, Sue.
Oh, it cost you.
And then if you wouldn't mind flipping to the still photos as well so that we can take a look. I'm happy to send more videos, more photos if you're interested. If you want to think about that, you are welcome to. So this shows you a little bit more of the construction to it and then the beautiful presence and height of these caps too. So there you go.
Thank you, Laura, and congratulations on the little hippity hoppity.
Awesome. Thank you, Sue. Congratulations.
It is totally gorgeous. Just set beautifully. The setting is just gorgeous. The color is fabulous. Let me bring Sundae back. It's got amazing. I was just gonna say that. It's got great finger presence.
And just to show you, there is a little bit of room for finger spillage, as it is kind of open on the inside, as one would expect with the construction. So there you are.
No worries, Darcy. We just wanted to make
sure
all the details. And if you need more information, you can reach Sundae at SundaeBaubles, Sundae AE, Baubles@gmail.com, or you can reach out to me and I can deal with her myself, whatever is the easiest for you, Darcy. All right, so that's the story, everybody. If you have any interest in anything and you're viewing a little bit later, you know how to find us. I will be doing invoicing today, packing and shipping Tuesday and Wednesday. And my friend is what?
I will be doing invoicing today as well, and then I will be shipping Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. If anybody would like any of the packages that have been held to be shipped, please feel free to reach out to me, and I will get those shipped. Otherwise, I hope everybody has a fantastic week. You're always welcome to get in touch. If there's something specific you're hoping to see in the future, also let us know and we will do our best to bring it to you. Sue's got a huge collection of things in her house available, and then I also have a lot that I'm pulling from. So if you tell me what you're looking for, I'm more likely to pick it out of my jewelry box and bring it.
Oh, yay, Tiny dear. Did you share your channel?
I did not. Let's see if I can multitask fast enough to do that.
Channel, guys. She doesn't normally sell there, but she does some amazing videos. So when she does share, I recommend that you subscribe and view some of her videos. She's very knowledgeable. She touches on all different kinds of jewelry, gives some information. She's very well versed in jewelry because she does the work. She does the research. She totally does it. And she's been a jewelry lover since, I don't know, how long? Forever.
All my life. Yeah, a little background for those who don't know me. I have been collecting, well, basically since I was born. I don't know if that really counts, but my grandmother gifted me a tiny baby ring. At the age of 6, I bought my first piece at a flea market. It was a little silver religious medal. I lived in Montreal. I had a few dollars to spend. Those are pretty common. But from there, I've always been collecting. I really love the older pieces, and I'm a collector first. So I started SundaeBaubles, I think about 2 years ago now, with the purpose of beginning to rehome some of my pieces as I brought more and more pieces in, because I can't possibly wear 120 rings all at once, even though I'd really like to. So better to start moving them out. I love glass. I love everything from, the Georgian period, Victorian period, Edwardian, Deco, retro, modern, you name it. I love it. That is what I know. And I've always gravitated especially towards silver and some of the finer jewelry, because in my mind, when I first started collecting, I could justify these little splurges and rewards. I would reward myself for a job well done at work, a promotion, a project finished, because these metals have intrinsic value too. That is not necessarily the way to go about thinking about collecting. You should buy what you love, but that was how I started down that path.
Wow. And you have quite the collection. And so she does show a lot of her collection. and she does little stories and fun. They're really fun, guys. So please get over there. You never know what you're going to find. She's done some amazing games and gift giving. So you never know, something like that might be coming, and you have to be a part of it got to be in it to win it. So please go on over and subscribe to Sundae. So with that, she's got to get going. I say thank you very much for being here.
Thank you all so much. It was a lot of fun today. Back to the day job, but you know how to get hold of us if you need anything.
Absolutely. Ciao, guys. Mwah.